Well, the first time I talked to you on JRE, you were doing
Sober October.
Sober October, and there's something in your eyes. Like I think you've talked about that you exercise the demons out essentially. So you exercise to get whatever the parts of you that you don't like out. There is a dark, there's a darkness in you there, like the competitiveness and the focus of that person.
That was a scary time in a lot of ways, that Sober October thing. Because my friends, we were all talking shit, right? Because we are competing against each other in these fitness challenges. And you had 1 point per, like you got a certain amount of points per each minute that you went at 80% of your max heart rate. And one day I got 1,100 points. So I did 7 hours on an elliptical machine watching the bathhouse scene from John Wick where he murders all those people in the bathhouse. I watched it probably 50 times in a row. I went crazy. But I went crazy in a weird way where it brought me back to my my fighting days. It was like the same, that person came out again. It's like, well, I didn't even know he was in there. It's like they're like like an assassin, like a killer. Like I felt like a different person.
Is it echoes of like what Mike Tyson talked about, essentially, like the
Maybe, but no orgasmic notions. All the crazy shit that he was
But
saying.
is there
Oh
is
my
there
God.
is there a violent person in there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of violence in me for sure. I don't know if it's genetic or learned, or it's because during my formative years from the time I was 15 till I was 22, all I did was fight. That was all I did. That was all I did. All I did was train and compete. That's all I did. That was my whole life.
Is it connected to so your mom and dad broke up early on? Is it connected to the dad at all?
I'm sure it's connected to him also because he was violent and it made me feel very scared to be around him. But I also think it's connected in who he was as a human is transferred into my DNA. You know, I think there's a certain amount of, I mean, eh, I mean, to be prejudiced against myself, I look like a violent person. You know, if I didn't know me, I'm just even the way I'm built, and not even just the working out part, just the size of my hands and like there's the width of my shoulders. Like there's most likely a lot of violence in my history, in my past, in my ancestry, and I think we minimize that with people. Like so much of your behavior, like when I see my daughter, I have a one daughter that's obsessive in terms of like she wants to get really good at things. Like she'll practice things all day long, and it's 100% my personality. Like she's me in female form,
Yeah.
but without the anger as much and without the fear. Like she has, loving household and everything like that, but she has this intense obsession
Yeah.
with doing things and doing things really well and getting better. What to the point we have to tell her stop, like stop doing handsprings in the house. Stop. Come on, just sit down, have dinner. Like one more. Like she's just like
Yeah.
she's psycho.
Yeah.
Um, and I think there's a lot of behavior and personality, and a lot of these things are passed down through genetics. We don't really know, right? We don't know how much of who you are genetically is learned behavior, nature or nurture. We don't know if it's learned behavior or whether or not it's something that's intrinsically a part of you because of, who your parents were. I think there's certainly some genetic violence in me. There's
And then you
certain,
channeled it. So
yeah,
you
I
figured
challenged
out
it.
is basically your life is a productive exploration of how to channel that.
Yes, try how to figure out how to get that monkey to sit down and calm down. There's another person in there. Like
Yeah.
there's a calm, rational, kind, friendly person who just wants to laugh and have fun. And then there's that dude who comes out when I did Sober October. That
Yeah.
guy's scary. I don't like that guy.